Hello and welcome back to Lone Wolf. Right. It's actually been a couple of days since I recorded anything for this, so I just want to check things like my inventory so I can remember where I'm at. Okay, nothing major there. It's quite a nice signet ring, but it's not as good as the other stuff I've got. It's fine. Got decent explosive bolts, got a lot of poison bolts. Got me pretty good sword, which it's only ranked. It's only at rank 1. Pity I didn't have the chance to upgrade it further. Either way, I think I'm pretty happy with that, so let's do this. Also, it's currently windy to the point of ridiculousness outside. So if you hear me go, bloody hell, that's just because something's gone flying past the window. Okay, what do we got? Okay, 3 of the ugly bastards. Target that guy, and let's lead with the fiery sword of flame. Yes, I know it's got a proper name. It's more fun to call it something silly. Ooh, really good hit on the guy to the left. I think he's just become our primary target. No, that guy. He's gonna die from holy fire damage. I don't even have to do anything. You, heavy attack. He's dead. So we've just got the central guy to worry about now. Sweet. Took one look at his health bar and I knew that was going to happen. Okay, let's get some bleed on him. Good. Got enough tainted bolts so I can quite happily poison him. My high damage attack. Hopefully with a leader down, these guys are going to have the good sense to run like hell rather than trying to fight me. But knowing my luck, I'm still going to have to take out like 5 more of them. Dang it. Oh, I nearly came out of this fight with as much health as I went in. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna have to cast a healing spell on them. I didn't really need that, to be honest. I think it was worth doing anyway. Probably should have waited until my health dropped lower, to be honest. Hell. Hello, uglies. Come on then, what you got? Oh, is that all? Sorry mate, got to get up earlier in the morning to beat me. Probably because I was up at 4:30 this morning. And even I think that's excessive. I mean, I like to get up early, but I say it's just ridiculously windy outside at the moment. And yeah, I got woken up by it at 4:30 and couldn't get back to sleep because it was so blooming loud. I was thinking about being British. Any kind of weather that's, you know, slightly stronger than mild really throws us for a loop. Glorious sunshine. Nope, don't like this, too weird. Heavy rain. Nope, don't like this, too weird. Anything else? Nope, sorry, too weird. Don't like it. We'll make our weather bland and predictable, thank you. God, I love that attack. It's kind of OP, but it's pretty useful. In the mana. Yeah, I thought I could kill him using just standard attacks. And he's down. I'm assuming that's probably the last of them. And it is good. I do quite like that shield. I know I've gone most of the game using, you know, a dual weapon technique, but it's a good shield. I've got no complaints about it. Any good loot? Yeah, some pie. I'll take the pie. The pie's useful. In fact, I might eat the pie. Actually, no. Let's eat some shrooms. Just to get my endurance up a little bit before we go into the next fight. The floor of the hall is strewn with the bodies of the slain, the bleeding remains of an elite Dracoon force stationed here in Vatang. It is a solid victory, and a necessary one. You allow yourself to take a moment's pride in the fact that they were dispatched by your hand alone. This battle was fierce and noisy. If what the commander said was true, then there are others of their kind in the vicinity, and it will not be long before they come here to investigate the commotion. You take a few moments to catch your breath before you search for an exit from this hall of death. You must make your escape before they arrive to confront you. Unfortunately, your brief delay proves to be ill-fated. A pair of tall doors crash open the far side of the hall, and in rush a second group of Dracoon with their weapons held at the ready. Okay, have we got anything useful to slow them down? I am going to use some psi abilities to hit them before they get too close to me. Instinctively, you focus your mind on a banner that hangs directly above the inrushing Dracoon and cause it to fall on them. They become entangled in the course of the fabric and struggle desperately to get free. You mind strike one of them in the head with the banner's iron pole, and he staggers backwards, stunned by the force of this sudden blow. With weapon in hand, you race forward to attack the others before they can extricate themselves from the folds of the fallen flag. So I'm assuming we're going to go into this one with them stunned? No, what's the incapacitated? Whatever the one with the sort of chains floating around their legs is. Yep, one of them is stunned. Okay. Oh, I love how powerful that is. Damn you. Expecting that to kill you. I'm going to die from Holy Fire in like 2 turns anyway. Yeah. So are you, in fact. So instead I'm going to focus on you. Don't have the endurance, unfortunately. Hammer's the bounce button. Yes, endurance isn't great. I'm strongly tempted. Yeah, I'll quaff an endurance potion. I barely use them, so I can get away with this once. Okay, he's dead from Holy Fire. He's dead from Holy Fire. They're all dead from Holy Fire, basically, so I'm going to turtle up and let it do its job. One down. 2 down. 1 barely alive. Sorry. You're dead. Now, are there going to be any more of them? Any more for any more? Nope. That was good. That was a really straightforward fight. Well, but thanks to that bleed damage, I'm definitely going to have to eat some of that pie. Well, this is okay. This is why we have more than one piece. Oh, a garnet signet. No. Full grain leather. Health potion, that's good. Oh, powder flare. Powder flares are very useful on occasion. I don't really use that often, so I think I'll swap that out. Powder flare, and I will have some pie. Which gets me pretty close to fighting fit. Endurance is a little lower than I'd like, but I can certainly tolerate it. Right. We may as well do that, and then transfer that extra potion to our belt. Just to free up inventory space. Before you entered this hall, you never imagined the possibility of facing so many enemies all at once. You sensed that your victory did not go unaided, and you feel certain that you received a little divine assistance. The god Kai was with you, guiding your every strike and shielding you on every side. You have become a great warrior, as evidenced by the number of foes that lie sundered and strewn upon the floor. But Kai was with you every step of the way, as were the welcome spirits of your lost order. You pray that they will forever keep watch over you. Taking comfort from this thought, you leave the chamber as quickly as your exhausted legs will allow. This was a great battle and a worthy victory, but you fear that worse is yet to come. Forcing your way through this level of the tower has been far from easy, but you have come a long way, and now you feel certain that the stairs to the level above cannot be too far. You press on along a dark passageway until an unexpected pressure descends on you. Your limbs feel heavy and your eyes begin to close of their own accord. Every step you take is becoming much harder than the one which precedes it, and you manage only 5 more steps before you collapse into an unconscious heap on the cold stone floor. After what feels like an eternity of darkness, your surroundings drift back into focus and you find yourself in the familiar setting of your monastery. Again, there is no comfort to be had from the ashes, no solace to be found in its thick granite walls. This is the forsaken place that dominated your nightmare before. The sound of footsteps echo in your ears, and then from the shadows emerge 3 sinister silhouettes. 2 walk toward you from your left side, and the 3rd approaches you from behind. These beings are known to you. They are the dark dreamings of yourself that have no faces, and yet they possess hauntingly familiar voices. They draw closer, and begin walking in a circle around you, each shadow duplicating, uttering chilling words with a sombre and menacing tone. "All this suffering, all this loss, and whose fault is it?" says the first one. The second continues where the first leaves off. "Is it Vonatar's fault, or the fault of the Brotherhood of the Crystal Star for not stopping Vonatar before he betrayed you all?" "Perhaps," suggests the third shape as it comes into clear view, "the fault lies at the feet of your masters for not being strong enough to prevail." Abruptly, all the figures cease walking and form up in a line before you. Flickering shadows swirl all around as if the monastery was still ablaze with a fire that you cannot see or hear or feel. "No," they utter the word in unison. "This is your fault. It has always been your fault." The silhouettes mingle and merge into a whirling black cloud, and you are knocked backwards by a sudden burst of energy. The cloud condenses into a solitary and lightless figure. In dreadful harmony, 3 voices cry out, one filled with rage, one with guilt, and one devoid of all trace of hope. "For oblivion and the void!" Ah, we're fighting ourselves again. Bloody hell. I hate fighting myself, he's a git. Though I have been informed that apparently I am a very zen combatant when fighting. Don't know if I believe the person who told me that, but... damn it. It's a good move to lead with. What the hell is that? Was he using stealth? Oh, no. Summoning allies. And this is what holy swords are for. Yeah. Okay, you can hit me with everything you like. And I know it's going to hurt me as much as it hurts you. Which is bollocks, by the way. Poison him. Yeah, my health is getting low, so I'm going to heal. And it's healed him, but nowhere near as much. Which I'm okay with. Can I get a bleed? Yeah. So far, the only thing that seems to actually stick to him is the Holy Sword fire. Damn it. Didn't hammer yon attack button hard enough. Can I stun him? Yes, I can. Good. Okay, I kind of need to recharge. So I'm just going to turtle up and recharge. Ah, great. Used to heal of his own. Bloody wonderful. This fight's going to be annoying, isn't it? So I suspect that the shadows are going to go down a lot faster than the central guy. Yeah, one good hit and they're gone. So I'm just going to hit this one with the crossbow bolt. Give myself the time and the stamina. So I have the mana to summon my friend. So I'll drink the mana potion. Get him in here. It's a loyal friend who fights with you even in dreams. Aha, got it that time. Oh, bloody hell. Swords do not break this fast, game developers. Please try and remember this fact. That poison didn't work, fire did, good. Enough with the summonings. Kind of aggravating. Get my friend the wolf to take out one of them. Oh, interesting. That was the real one this time. This is going to be close on the old health front. Oh. I say these shadow matches, I feel like that's from something. You know, these fights against myself are kind of interesting from a gameplay point of view, I'll give them that. I'm going to die, aren't I? Oh, now you leave now. You could have killed him. You could have killed him and saved me. And now I'm going to die. Okay, summoning more allies and I need to drink a potion. That way. Nope. That way. No, my luck, it'll be the original one. Okay, yeah, had to be the real one if he was affected by the stun. Highest damage attack I've got. Take him down. Whew, that was a wee bit close. And of course my bloody sword is damaged. Yeah, swords, don't get me wrong, swords definitely do break under the strain of combat, but not this fast. Yeah. Kai Tactician. No idea what that achievement's for. Defeating the darkness only gives rise to more darkness. There's no way of telling how long you remain unconscious. When finally you do stir from your sepulchral slumber, a thin window high above is lightless still. The night sky lies beyond. For however long it was that you were unconscious, it is clear that the sun has not yet risen. It is a blessing that you were not discovered while you lay helpless on the floor. Slowly you get to your feet, trembling and a little groggy from your ordeal. A worrisome thought enters your mind. Have you finally overcome the amulet's power? Will it be able to lay you low again when you least expect it? There is no sure way of knowing. The need to press on fills you with a renewed sense of urgency. Gunzar, Leandra, and the climax of your vital quest cannot be too far off now. I hope so, because this game's run into 2 weeks now. You know, it's going to be pushing 30 parts by the time it's done, I suspect. I think I've discovered what my personal cutoff has to be. I think if it's longer than 25 parts, I'm going to have to split. Yeah, I'm going to split it over 2 weeks. Anything less than that, and I can cram it down into 1 week without it getting really excessive. But any more than that, and I'm uploading like 6 parts a day, which is ridiculous. Dawn over Vatang, Chapter 3. Finally, you have reached the 5th floor of Etang without encountering any further resistance. But all is not well. You feel feverish and your skin is chilled. At the corners of your vision, shadows dance with a will of their own and colours bleed into each other. When you focus hard, you can banish these apparitions, but the moment your concentration slips, then the world around you swirls and twists anew. The insidious effects of Gunzar's Shanti amulet linger on. Now, in addition to the foes you may yet have to face, you must struggle to keep control of your disorientated perceptions. You draw a crumb of comfort from the knowledge that the force of this amulet's magic would have slain a lesser mortal. What is real, and what is illusion? In this terrible place, perched on the edge of the Darklands, is there any difference? Steeling yourself, you find the strength to proceed. You're approaching the top of this dread fortress, and your perilous journey has come into a climax. Ahead, you see a polished stone corridor that leads off to the west and to the east. Arched windows are letting in the thin radiance of waning starlight. Somewhere in the far distance, you can hear desperate Dracarine voices. You cannot make out every word spoken, but 2 sentences pierce the din of the echoes clearly enough. Dej Dux Talos! The east quarter is safe. Shadim Gus Oka De Ek Tos Dek Kijas! Soldiers, arm yourselves and go to the west quarter. No known troops appear to be heading in your direction, but the waning night sky serves to remind you that time is fast running out. The eastern horizon is becoming brighter with every passing minute, and the darkness of night is surrendering to the approach of early dawn. If Dark Lord Hakan is arriving in Batang at sunrise, you must press on as quickly as you can. Now you must decide how best to tackle the Dracarine blockade. Will you head east, where they believe things have been secured? Will you turn to the west and confront the troops who have been ordered to go there? Ooh, good question. Because damaged sword's going to be a problem. It's a really good sword. I mean, it's still doing a lot of damage. You know, even if that has been reduced, but because I don't have, you know, going back to the thing would almost certainly require going through a bunch more battles, which would just be annoying. So, okay, so what do we think? If we try and avoid them, it's more sensible in the short term, but we probably end up having to fight them later anyway. So let's go to the west and take them out. Your body aches with every step you take, but with a grim determination you force yourself along the west corridor. The Dracarine will surely be lying in wait for you here, with bolstered defences to keep you from reaching their warlord and enacting your revenge. Your only hope by going this way lies in what you overheard earlier. The voice was calling for troops to rally in this part of Etang, which suggests that it is presently undemand. If you could strike whatever force may already have occupied this area before it receives reinforcements, then you would still have a chance of breaking through them and completing your mission. You reach a turn in the wide corridor and cautiously peer around it. At the end of the passageway beyond, a choke point has been set up. It is constructed of heaped furnishings bolstered by a metal barrier, which is similar to the one you encountered on the 4th floor. Manning this barricade are several Dracarine soldiers. They are clad in heavy iron plate armour that exaggerates their body size, and they have weapons drawn and held at the ready. They are waiting for you, keen-eyed, fully alert. Behind the front rank are geeks, snarling and chattering impatiently. For geeks, they appear to be well equipped, and you deduce that they must be battle-hardened veterans, stronger and more cunning than the lowly types you have encountered previously. And to make matters worse, there are Doomwelves among them. They snarl as they pad back and forth, eager for battle and hungry to feast upon your flesh. This place is crowded with a veritable gauntlet of enemies, more numerous and possibly more dangerous than those previously encountered. You consider retracing your steps and attempting a way through via the east corridor, but you are robbed of this option by a sudden howling. One of the Doomwelves has caught your scent, and its chilling cry alerts the battle group to your presence. Okay, let's think about this. Okay, let's take advantage of the confusion. Dodge the attacks. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Good. A seething tide of enemies comes rushing along the corridor, and they surge forward with scant regard for discipline as they jostle opposition. They are pressed close together and urged forward by their squad leaders, who, having lost control of their troops, now exploit their heightened bloodlust. This is a formidable force to have to face in the confines of this dimly lit corridor, but their chaotic haste may prove to be their undoing. The fastest attackers surge away from the others and close upon you, and the gaps in their thinning ranks are weaknesses to be exploited in the ensuing combat. Your first strike severs the forelegs of a Doomwolf and sends it tumbling head over rump to smash hard against the wall with a sickening thud. Then two snarling geeks leap upon you. They are quick, but not quick enough to impale you upon the tips of their blades, and you slay them with a single swipe. Next to attack is a trio of Druckarine clad in heavy black plate mail. You aim a flurry of precision thrusts at the narrow gaps in their armour and lay them low before they can deal you a fatal wound. The wounded are now hindering the advance of the remaining troops, and you could not have asked for more. You give voice to your proud battle cry, "For Summerland and the Kai!" and steel yourself to meet their ferocious attacks. Yep, use the corpses of the enemies as a barricade to stop more getting at you. It's not a bad plan. Should slow them down at the very least. Oh, hell. Leading with a sodding Doomwolf. There we go. Oh, God. Bloody hate Doomwolves. That's why I bloody hate Doomwolves. Get off. Right, you are wounded. I'm saving the sword because I assume they're going to bring in reinforcements, because they usually bloody do. Hey, is that meant to be the Doomwolf whose legs I took off? Because if it is, it's doing well for a thing with knee legs. Damn it, I was hoping I'd be enough to kill it. A hell of a lot of mana at this point, don't I? Try to use some of it. Okay, that's a good hit, and he's now bleeding. Okay, let's use Mind Over Matter and then I'll call in my wolf. Funk. Funk. Oh, that was pretty damn good. It's got a poisoned weapon, so I kind of need it dead. And that's a rune. No, oh, that's a damage buff. For a second I thought that was going to be summoning reinforcements. Get him, Mr. Wolf. You still need a better name. How about Snuggles? Snuggles the Wolf. You are hereby christened Snuggles the Wolf. Damn it. Why Snuggles? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I just thought it sounded vaguely amusing. Kind of cute. Ah, so it's got a dexterity boost, which is going to make it a lot easier for it to dodge stuff. Just not other wolves. Quick attack. It's going to dodge it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's see how you like this. Bleed damage and poison damage. Take that. And stop having its dodge boost. Okay, the poison's going to kill it. The only question is it going to have reinforcements? That can't be all of them. No, probably not. How many? Figured there'd be at least 3. And that is why I didn't use this earlier. I do love magic swords. They're just so awesome. Okay, you are going to die from... I didn't even need to attack you, did I? You were dead from Holy Fire, guaranteed. But you'd be lucky to survive it. Yep, they're all gonna die. best I can do is finish him. Just because I like the up-close kill. There's that one down. And this one is going to die pretty soon. Yep, don't have anything recharged enough to use, but Mr. Snuggles has successfully killed the enemy. Maybe it's because I've been replaying Bioshock recently, so I've just got used to hearing Mr. Bubbles all the time. But anyway, looking at my timer, that's probably a pretty good point to end this video. So I will say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next part.